hello, how are you? My name is RanQueenofCups, and we are doing a tarot reading today. I will say the subject is very psychic. It has to do with past life stuff. So if you're into that, then welcome. I hope that you enjoy the reading. The message was loud and clear. Your past life self is leaking into your current life, and you are doing something that you used to do that you have done before, and it's tapping into a lot of the pain that you experience, and it's because they want you to change it. They want you to do differently than what happened last time. So what I got was you were psychic, you were a shaman, you were a soothsayer, something very, very spiritual, very connected. Some of you were like in temples, some of you were priests, that's the energy, or maybe all of the above, because I'm getting somebody who's very connected and they're connecting again here in this life. And you may be running into a lot of fear. Maybe you're running into negative things a lot, and it's because you have done this before and they want you to, and when I say they, I'm referring to your spirit guides, I'm referring to your higher self, as they want you to be different. They want you to do it differently this time. And so that's going to be the reading. If that's not your thing, Sherry, maybe next readings. Okay, let's go ahead and get into it. So we have the luminary, activate, brighten, impact, and determine. You're very powerful. I feel that you're very connected to solar energy as well. So maybe you really feel good in the sun. Maybe when the daylight hours are up, you have a lot of information coming to you. I'm also getting people who, a lot of you have very beautiful memories of staying up late at night and waiting for the sun to rise. I don't know if you experienced this, but I'm seeing somebody who had a very negative entity come to them, or maybe they were just really scared of the dark. And in order to counteract that, they went outside and they waited for the sun to rise. And as soon as the sun rose, there was this feeling of relief. And so know that you're very connected to this solar energy, and it's illuminating a lot inside of you. Now, we have medium as well. It says culminate, consult, connect, and convey. We have enchanter, magnetize, open, reveal, and manifest. So a lot of you are mediums, and this is why you have attracted a lot of dead people. Okay, it's okay. Me too. If you don't want to talk to them, you just say, hey, no thank you, right? You close the channel and you say, I'm sorry, but I'm not the person to convey your message, and move on. And a lot of times they will respect that because they can feel that energy. They can feel you closing off with that intention. You are attracting so much. I feel like you are just a beacon of lights within this dark world, and it's no wonder that so many spirits want to connect with you. So many passed on people want to convey things to you to help them either move on or to help them speak to their living loved ones. And there's a lot of deities that want to work with you. And so just know that the more that you connect with this side of yourself, the more you're connecting with a past version of yourself. And I see that whatever happened in the past, oh my gosh, it didn't really end the way that your soul would like it to have ended, okay? Okay, I don't know if this is resonating for you, because I'm just getting this really sad story that happened. And maybe it's almost like an energy that, okay, and I'm really sorry if this triggers anybody, an energy that maybe you were burned, maybe you were killed for what you could do. A lot of this is very feminine in its energy, but there are masculine people. I did see during my meditation, I always like to hold this crystal and meditate before reading. Some of you were men, and you were a Christian, and that wasn't okay. And so but you had like a very beautiful message to share, you know, that Christ consciousness you were conveying to people, and they just weren't ready. And so, you know, whether you're Christian, whether you're a witch, whatever it is, I feel that you were uplifting and people just weren't ready for it. And it made them afraid, and you were punished because of that fear. Some of you, oh my gosh, I just got this. Okay, we're gonna pull the tarot on this, because I think some of you know something that you're not supposed to. And when I say what you're not supposed to, it's almost like you know things about people and that threatens them. And you used to have that experience when you're a past life too. And people would be like, why are you bringing that up? But like, you're not supposed to know that. And I think it's like, how? So somebody, and hold this to your chest, because this is for someone very specific. It could be many of you, it could be just one or two of you, but somebody knew something or got information through mediumship, like they were connecting to an ancestor or a guide, and they told them, hey, so-and-so does this, or so-and-so is going to do this, and you brought it up to them, or you said something to somebody, it got out, and that's what kind of went to your demise. And so I feel that we're healing that. I feel that we're learning how to work with that. I also think that our discernment on what we should and shouldn't convey, it's almost like our ego kind of got in the way of it. We kind of assumed the best. Like, if I tell this truth, then yeah, it'll be good, or like something good will happen, or like the truth should always be revealed was kind of like the message. And I got this from Spirit, I got this from God, I got this from, spirits. There's like something that we're getting, and it's gonna happen again. Or maybe it's happened to you before and you shared it and it was met with pain. And I feel like this pain is gonna happen again. And it's very important that you interact with it differently this time. Okay? So know that the people that persecuted you, or the people that did this to you, they're different now. I feel that they want to understand you with love. I feel like they're ready. I know that they are ready, because I feel it. They're ready to accept these gifts that you have. All right. And that's the difference. That's the difference now. That's what we're healing. That's what we're not repeating. We're not going to be persecuted. And so these people that you've had all these lives with, where you told them something from Spirit, or you had this premonition that you shared, anything, it's seeing this cycle over and over and over again. This time they're going to be different. I lost tracking, hold on. Sorry about that. Okay, this time they're gonna be different. So that was the message. So what are we pulling in towards us? Abundance. Okay, thank you. We have abundance, goddess of abundance, divine, let me thrive, let fortune be mine. So I do see this being very healing for all of you. And I genuinely just think they're ready. They're ready, you're ready. And there's just this healing happening. It's really beautiful. It feels very loving. I also think they're connecting to their gifts as well. And it's almost like, I've been having these dreams too. Thank you for sharing. They've been given the gift of connection as well, so that they can understand you. But it's also like, there are things that you can do that just kind of surpasses what they're capable of in this very moment. And they needed this life to have just a little bit innately of what you're capable of in this moment. And I'm not trying to say that you're better. We all have our own gifts, and we're supposed to use them to help each other. We're all one. We're here having this experience as separate beings, but we're all interconnected. And so the gifts that you have, they have all kinds of other kinds of gifts. Maybe they're a very good leader. Maybe they're really practical, very wise. Maybe they have a great memory. Maybe they're good at math. Your gift is very psychic, very connected. definitely getting so much light information. I'm also getting like light activation. I don't really know a lot about light activation. Maybe look into that if that means anything to you. But I'm going to pull from my spirit deck to see what else your soul wants you to know, because this feels like such an important message. Okay. Let's see what we got. I'm sorry. I know this is a weird one. So maybe you like it. I hope you do, because when I pulled these cards, I was like, really? We're going to go there? Okay, I guess we're going there. Welcome to the Ron Queen of Cups channel. Also, if this is resonating, please let me know in the comments below. Or if you're enjoying this, give me a subscribe, subscribe, like, tell me that you like it. Okay. We have Unbound. Releasing soul patterns, contracts, and past lives. And I'm being told that I have to read it from the book. So let's go ahead and find this for you. What? So I pulled with the intention of what is your soul trying to tell you? And we got the confirmation that you're releasing a karmic cycle. So that makes me really happy. I'm really happy for you. It feels so freeing. It feels like you're releasing a weight that's been on your soul for so long. So let's see what they have to say. It says, it is time to release old soul stories that have been playing out in your life. They are coming up to be healed. There has never been a safer time to clear these patterns than right now. Exactly. Take a look at patterns in your life that are ready to release. Ancient vows and contracts that your soul made that have an expiry date. It could be a vow of silence or chastity or poverty. It is time to unwind from them. This is the life in which you free yourself from trauma of lives past. I just want you to know that there are so many cards here that have nothing to do with past lives. Have absolutely nothing. And just like most of this deck has nothing about releasing soul karma. And so I'm sorry. I'm like, whoa, okay, I got goosebumps. Okay, all right. When acknowledging these old patterns, it is also important to acknowledge how they have served you up until now. For example, a soul pattern of playing small caused by a soul fear of being seen or sharing your voice would have served you by keeping you safe. In order to grow, you now need to soften by receiving and calling in support. It is time to unbind the old ways of being that are no longer sustainable. All right, so notes are changing. Know that there is an opportunity to share your gifts and people understand you. So if you're being called to be a tarot reader or be a channeler or be a medium, know that you're attracting opportunities for that to come to you. And so don't be afraid that you've attracted negativity in your life when it comes to like the spirits that have come forward. That is usually because we're exuding fear, and it's that soul pattern that you have lived so many times that has caused you to be in that vibration of fear that has attracted these, entities or experiences towards you. You're healing that. And oh my gosh, you're going to be connecting with so many more beings of light, so many more. I see you being connected to people's guides. Like a lot of you are able to be like, oh yeah, that's your guide, Alejandro. And he says that your fear of water is from this life. And you know what I mean? Like, that's what I see. Okay, all right. Let me know if you enjoyed that. Let me know if that resonated. I really liked this one. This one was so unique. So much fun. So cool. And thank you. Thank you so much. I wish you the best with everything that you are endeavoring. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. If you'd like a private reading, I have those on my Ko-fi listed below. If you like the decks I'm using today, they will also be down there. And remember that you are never alone and you are loved. I love you. Bye-bye.